I have the two types of pull-up doll eye mechanisms. This one is the first type of eye mechanism. It's very floppy, the eyes don't stay in place, and it's a bitch to install and take out. This is the second type of pull-up eye mechanism. It is present in all of the Type 3 dolls, as well as most of the Type 2 dolls. They started phasing this one in around Chica, so most of the dolls, Chica and afterwards, have it. A couple of the releases before have it, I think they were experimenting with these eye mechanisms on a couple of the dolls just to see how they worked out. I'm going to be using the first type of eye mechanism because this one is the one that is a pain in the ass to install and will probably cause you the most grief. If you can install this one, you'll have no problem installing the Type 3. The best way to get this one back in the head is to line it up, move very slowly, and then fiddle afterwards to try to get it to go into the places it's supposed to go. First thing we do is we take the eyelids, we put them back in place. They go in the slots here and here so that they can move up and down. When you do this, try to make sure that the springs will fall to the top of the head when you turn the head over. This makes it a lot easier to grab them and pull them over and place them back on the post so that the eyes will stay open and shut properly. When you have the eyes roughly in place, slowly lower the eye mechanism into the head. The posts are about in place on the top, that's good. Then you can, without moving, check the bottom. As you can see on the bottom, the posts are a little bit to the right of where they're supposed to be. So this is where the little screwdrivers come in handy, much better than fingers. You can just kind of slide them in, push them over. It's not the easiest of things to do, but that's why I'm showing you how to do it with this type of eye instead of the other one. Okay, now that eye's set. I think this eye may be set, but I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do is once I have the eye mechanism roughly in place, I turn it over and make sure that the eyes aren't lazy, which this one is. Definitely has lazy eye problem. So I know I got it in wrong, and I will continue to fiddle. Now I think they're both in place. It feels like it slides well from the back. Turn it over. They both slide pretty well from the front, but it also looks like one of the eyelids came out of whack. And I was putting the eye together, so what I'm going to do is, you can see that this one is much higher than the other. That means that it's come out of its slot. Hopefully I can get it back into place without removing the eye mechanism, but I might have to take it out. There we go. Time to screw them back into place. Especially with the first type of eye mechanism, if I'm not sure I have everything just so, when I reassemble it I don't put all the screws in, just enough to see if I got it right or not. The fewer times that you have to do the screwing in and out, the better. Alright, now I just grab these from below and put them over the posts like that. Looks good so far. If you don't have really small fingers, you can use a crochet hook or the tip of a really small screwdriver to fasten into the little posts, well, the post holes at the end of the springs, and pull them out enough so that you can grab them and place them and put them over the little posts. This is the blink mechanism. This makes the eye blink when you push it in. Let's see if we got that right. Looks like that's okay. And then you fit the head back together. First, you need to put the body back.